we're scheduled to grind on average 6,500 tons of cane a day across the whole crop. Now, that includes the downtime of the factory. So when we're grinding, it should be around 7,000 tons of cane. Now, if there's some good times where the cane is drier and it's easier to extract the sugar, then we can maybe do a little more than that. During bad times, when it's wet, when there are issues, it may be a little less than that. As things stand, the gates are open. We have insufficient cane supply, and the mill needs a certain level of cane supply in order to run efficiently and to run at all, frankly. So we need that cane supply. We need it right now, and all I would say is that's straight from the horse's mouth. So farmers don't need to worry about any things they're hearing about stoppages of crop and all the rest of it. Let's just get on with the crop and try and make it the best crop we possibly can. If it gets to a point where there just isn't enough cane, then we have a problem, because not only do we have to stop milling, but in time, especially at the beginning of a crop, we're not going to have sufficient bagasse to keep that crop operation running. And as a result of that, we've been urging the start of this crop for some time now. And for one reason or another, it's been delayed. We're now working, we're open, the farmers are aware of that, everything's been done, the crop has been properly opened, etc., etc. So it's really just a case of everyone mobilizing and making sure that they can bring their cane in.
You said that yesteryear was a very difficult year for the crop. Do you believe that going into this year, given the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic and the flooding affecting the crop, might be the worst year for the crop?
Well, that's a very good point, indeed. And we work very hard as an industry with farmers and with ourselves, with the institutions during the beginnings of this pandemic, during the last crop, to make sure that we were as prepared, as protected as an industry as possible for this awful pandemic. We are continuing to do that. We are following guidelines. We're following all the right protocols in order to ensure that we can manage that crop safely, securely. We understand the importance of the sugar industry, both for food security for Belize, but also for the economic benefits it brings to the country as a whole. And our intention is to ensure that we undertake all the right kind of procedures and rules to ensure that we can manage the crops safely for everybody's sake.